Hey, what's going on, guys? That's so funny. You guys in chat are cracking me up right now. Let's see. Pregnancy or puppy? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh my god, no way. Oh, that's funny. Caleb, new addition equals Amanda's pregnant. If Amanda was pregnant, like, she would be ecstatic. Like, oh, she wants kids so bad. And I just keep telling her, hey, we're not ready, like, a little bit more time. Danny, it's 9:30 p.m. there. That's why I'm doing the live stream mainly, is because the UK, everyone from the UK, I call you guys the UK family, everyone is like, man, you got to do live streams earlier in the day because we never get to see you live because we're always either sleeping or we have to stay up really late or they have to work in the morning. And so hopefully this is catching them right before they go to bed. And so I want to do that. Sergeant Tanks in the house. What's going on, Sergeant Tanks? But yeah, we definitely have a new addition to Philip Aquatics coming soon. It's coming on Monday the 17th. and I'm sure you guys already know what it is. Kang Lee in the house. What's going on, Kang? Nick's here. Lunchtime, 12:30 in California. That's perfect. And so you're able to catch this too. Mysterious 2:30 live stream. Yeah, so like I was just saying, I wanted to do a live stream because most people in the UK, it's nighttime now, and they don't really get to see me live or ask questions live, and so I had to show them a little love and bring you guys a live stream. Wednesdays are like my more or less work at home day. I try to update the website and answer some emails, although I'm way behind on it. But so that's what today is, and so I figured it might be a cool thing if this goes pretty good, to do a live stream every Wednesday, kind of around this time, just to show some love to UK and just talk to everyone. We got Lori Myers in the house, my mother-in-law. That's awesome. But yeah, so we just got a lot of good things going on. Danny's Aquarium. Can I be a moderator too at Love Diesel? I'm one on Corey's and Bob's channel. Yeah, Danny. I don't think I have any moderators in here right now, so I definitely need one. There you go, my friend. You got it. But yeah, so it's a Wednesday, which means it's hump day. We got Dictator of God in here, Kyle. Kyle, I got to get your plants out to you. After this live stream, I'm going to head to the warehouse, and I'll get those shipped out. As long as we don't go too long. But worst case scenario, I'll get them out in the morning for you. But hey, I'm not drinking. So it's middle of the day. This is actually really funny. It's middle of the day. I'm drinking my coffee instead of water. I'm getting it in my mustache. This coffee mug, it says The Boss on it. When I used to work at the wellness center, one of the girls that worked there, she is so funny. She got me that, and she just started calling me boss. so she bought that for me, and it was like the biggest mug ever because I always would drink like 3 or 4 cups of coffee. Yep, not drinking pee today. Lucky you guys. But let's see what's going on. So I see Roma Aquatics dropping the $2. Emma, quit it. I got Emma here, and she always likes watching out the window because all the neighbors are outside doing stuff, and she's like super ticked that I closed the curtain. And the reason why is because she'll just start barking. And I'm sure you're going to hear it because, like, if you can see her, she's kind of, she kind of got it moved a little bit. But Roma Aquatics dropping the $2 super chat. Thank you, Roma. For diapers, Blue Panda unboxing, uploading now. Dude, that's awesome. So you just got a bunch of blue pandas in. That's exciting. You got a lot. You got your hands full, man. You got a lot going on. But yeah, so there's just a lot of good stuff going on. So the new addition, let me fix this real quick. Sorry about the glare from the window and the kind of glare from this window. There's really nothing I can do about it. I could put like towels over the window, but that wouldn't be very appealing, and Emma would be even more mad. But here's the thing. Amanda, Emma quit it. Amanda found a puppy that she wants, and so Emma's crazy. Hey, you don't start barking. We're on live stream. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come on. Nope, she's going under. She got yelled at, so she's underneath the desk now. She's a good girl. But Emma found a puppy that she is finally like in love with, and it is like the cutest dog ever. And so we put a down payment on her. We get to go pick her up on Monday, and her name is going to be Ruby Taco. And if you guys missed Sunny's live stream, that's why she has the nickname Taco. Thanks to Corey and King Lee. Shout out to you guys. Jeez, oh man. Amanda still doesn't agree with it, but we're making it happen. When am I coming to Shrimp Fever? I really just gotta email Tommy. I've kind of had my hands full with this import order. Emma's licking my arm. I don't know why. So I've been really busy, and so I haven't reached out to Tommy since we initially talked about it. But I would imagine if everything went well, I would be there in probably 3 months. I know I'm going to Buffalo to speak towards the end of the year, and I might just try to make it. I'm gonna quit it. I might just try to make it a speaking weekend and speak there on Friday and maybe do an event at Shrimp Fever on Saturday, because I know that I know that Buffalo and where Tommy is from, they're very close. They're within like 3 hours of each other, so that would work out well. So kind of up in the air when that's gonna happen, but it's definitely gonna happen. I promise you that. But we do have a super chat. Chaz's Fish Channel, thank you so much. $5 from PEN, which I actually don't even know what PEN is for. I'm sure somebody will spit it out, but thank you so much, man. Definitely put a comment with your super chat. Or if you have a question, something, just so I can kind of acknowledge it and talk you through it. I know Chaz definitely has a fish channel because it's listed right there. Chaz, let's see what you got going on in your channel. 208 subscribers, man. That's really good. And looks like you make consistent videos. Good for you, buddy. Good stuff, man. I always like to see new channels coming out because we're only growing the hobby together, which is a lot of fun. But let me see what you guys are asking about. So, we're getting a new puppy. Just super exciting. Amanda's so happy about it. She can't wait. She's going to be home from work probably here. She could be home anytime, and I'm sure she's going to come up. She might even yell at me up the steps so you guys get to witness it firsthand. But hopefully not. What else we got going on? Oh, I got 90% of the imported shrimp listed on the website. So they're all up there. They're for sale. We got some really, really cool... My absolute favorite shrimp are the black rose. I gotta say it. They're a Neocaridina species. They are the bomb.com. Like amazing coloration. And so those are by far my favorite right now. And surprisingly, they did one of the best. I think we lost 4 out of all the ones that we got in. And so they're doing really good. We might have lost 8. I don't know. I'd have to check. But I know that they're really doing good. And black rose, they're just a Neocaridina. So they're like your cherry shrimp. But they're solid black. And they're gorgeous. By far, my favorite shrimp. I'm definitely keeping a group of 50 to start breeding on my own. And very, very, very excited about it. I think I might have missed a super chat. Dictator God, Kyle, what's going on again, man? Sending you something good, buddy. You're the man. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, I sent him those in vitro plants, and unfortunately, I think the AR Mini died, or the AR Lila, and so I gotta get him another one. And I've been out, and the ones that I had, they didn't look too good, so I didn't want to send those ones. But I'll definitely send you some good stuff, Kyle. You'll be happy about it. And another super chat, you guys. Frank Tanks Bowls. I think that's how you say it. Bowl. I don't want to say bowls. I don't know. Helping to pay for the puppy. Also, somehow, one of my shrimp is almost cured from the green fungus. Are you the one that messaged me about that? I know somebody's been messaging us on Instagram saying that they cured the green fungus. And they did it by putting it in sunlight. They had a tank in a window. And they put the shrimp in there. And then they said the green fungus went away. Which I'm thinking it was a buried shrimp. Because I did tell them I would try it. I put some in a window. And I haven't really seen any difference. So, yeah, don't. I mean, you guys could try it if you have the green fungus. Hopefully, or it's a green parasite. Hopefully you guys don't have the green parasite. And you shouldn't. But if you do, definitely give it a go. And if you guys have questions, always tag either my name so that it like pops out at me in red, or if you really want something answered, do like a $1 super chat, and I'll always see it 100% of the time. But that's just, if you guys really need something answered, that's the way to get my attention. Emma, quit it. My good old puppy. Oh my gosh. Guess what she did today? So this is a little bit of a side note, but I'm going to get killed for it. So Emma, she goes out in our backyard, and it's muddy. And so she gets her paws muddy. And so I wiped them off with a towel. And today they got really muddy. So I rinsed them underwater and wiped them off real good. And then I shut our bedroom door because she likes to go in there and get up on the bed. And apparently it didn't latch. And I'm like doing dishes. And I turn around and Emma's gone. And I'm like, Emma, Emma, Emma. See, I got her attention. And she's just nowhere. And I'm like, what the heck? And I look over at my bedroom. And there's like a little crack in the door. And what happened was Emma somehow snuck in there because we bought puppy toys for the new puppy, Ruby. And she wants to play with them. So she snuck in there. She got him out to play with them. And when I was calling for her name, I opened the door. And she like got all excited. So she jumped up on the bed. And we have white like bedspread. Emma, come on. Get over here. We have a white bedspread, and even though I rinsed her feet really good and dried them, and this was like 10 minutes after the fact, she got her whole bed muddy, and Amanda is gonna kill me. Like, literally kill me. Like, I may not be here tomorrow after this video. Emma, here, quit it. No, come here, lay down. Gotta get her under control, she's gonna keep barking. You gonna be good? Stay right there. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be dead soon. So I figured out this would be my last live stream of my life. The boss. You like that? Yeah, let's see where everyone's from in here. Because I know it's a different time of the day, so I know we're gonna get people from all over the world and some different time zones. We got Emma, please. Be nice. Go lay down. There you go. Now you sit down. Sit down. Good girl. We'll see if that will keep her under control. We got Bingo Dren Drengene. Bingo Drengene. I don't know if that's how you say it. I never know if I say anything correct. Hey Lup, all the way from Denmark, starting a 60 red cherry shrimp and guppy tank. What is important to know? Great question. There's a lot that goes into it. So first of all, Denmark. Hello, that's awesome. Thanks for being here. And 60 red cherry shrimp. That is quite a few. But I'm guessing it's a big tank, so that's why. Guppies. Because you're putting them in with guppies, here's what I would do. I would put the guppies in the tank first. Make sure the tank's well cycled. Have plenty of Java moss and like places to hide. You can do... Lucas Bretz does like a rock pile, which I think is a cool idea. And so do that. Get a good place where the shrimp can hide. And then before you add the shrimp in, find some really cheap shrimp that are like really, really low grade cherry shrimp. Add them to the tank and just make sure that the guppies won't go starting to eat them. And so that's what I would do. And then if the guppies don't eat them, add the rest of the cherry shrimp. Or some people put the cherry shrimp in first so that they kind of establish the tank and then the guppies in later. But the problem with that is then you run the risk of the tank not staying cycled or something crazy happen like that. If you put the guppies in first, the tank's going to be ready to go in like a month for the shrimp for sure. And there'll be like lots of good organisms growing in there or thriving in there. And so that's my advice on that. But really a great question. So thanks for asking that. And thank you for the super chat. We got Valley Fish dropping a $10 super chat. That's huge. Thank you, Valley. And if you guys don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm rubbing Emma's back so that she relaxes. just as a disclaimer, I didn't want you guys to think like I was rubbing my knee or something crazy. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm petting Emma so she behaves. Valley Fish said, hope I'm on the waiting list for them Super Tigers. Sent you an email wanting to be on the list. Valley, for sure. And what I'll do is I'm really bad at making a list. We got HTO Plants in the house. That's sweet. So what's up, HTO Plants? H2O Plants. Valley Fish. So yes, I actually send me another email. I'm writing your name down, Valley Fish. send me another email to rob@flipaquatics.com. Put your YouTube name in there, and I will definitely bump you to the top of the list. Thank you for the super chat. That's great. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, so everyone's starting to say where they're from, or at least they did when I asked the question. It's been like a couple minutes since then. But we got Bradley from Indiana. We got Jeff from Alabama. We got Cruz from Michigan. Extra Steps from Cali. Brocken from Florida. That's a unique name, man. I like that, Brocken. Sounds like you're like rocking, you know? And then Lovin MZRE, Nashville, Tennessee. Jessica Laundry, Montreal, Quebec. That is really cool. There's a new one. We got Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. The Real Brian. Deflin, Northern Michigan. We got Ohio. Brian's Aquatics from Ohio representing. We got Minuscule Earth, New York City. That's cool. Nick from California. Yeah, we got people from all around the world. Sergeant Tank says, rest in peace at Lub Diesel for letting my dog jump on the bed. I really am going to die for that. I promise you guys. Like, I might get it on video just to show you guys. Like, or honestly, it's probably going to be on the live stream. Like, that's my luck. She's going to walk in the bedroom and... Because I covered it with the covers so she couldn't see it. Sneaky. Yep, I know. So it's postponing me getting beat up in hopes that after she relaxes for a few hours, she won't be as upset. But yeah, hopefully she's not watching this live stream or I'm in deep doo-doo. Yeah, I just said doo-doo. Hawaii, it's 9:40 a.m. there. That's really cool. I want to come to Hawaii. If you guys have any fish clubs out in Hawaii, you let me know. I will come out there and drop a presentation. You know, whatever you guys need, I'll smuggle in some shrimp. I don't care. I want to come. I would just love to go. A lot of Canada. Wow, south of Spain. Cadiz. Is that how you say it? Let's see. That's a Cacho. Hi from Cadiz, south of Spain. I probably am not saying that right. We got a lot of Germany in here. Yeah. Tulsa, Portugal. Well, so cool. Thank you guys all for being here. I mean, I'm shocked that there's 123 of us in here. Like, for a midday live stream, I know here on the East Coast it's starting to get to 4 o'clock when people start getting off work. But it's cool that we got so many people here, and really a lot from the United States, which surprises me. I figured we would get a lot of people from the UK and Germany and places like that. That's the only thing about having facial hair, man. I swear, I always get food and stuff in my facial hair. Hey, if you guys didn't know, I said tag me in the comment for a question, and how you do it is you do the @ and then lubdiesel-flipaquatics. That is the best way to do it, and it would like pop out in red on my end. And so that's the best way to get my attention. So please do that. We got Kyle's Fish Room saying, "Will you have any more Neocaridina online?" Yeah, Kyle. So right now we got, I don't even know what we have listed online. I'll go through my list real quick of the Neocaridina that we're going to be posting on the website. We have Sakuras, which are just high grade cherries. We got Fire Reds, which are even higher grade cherries. Painted Fire Reds. We have the Orange Neos, Yellow Neos. We have Fantasy Blues, Bloody Marys, Black Rose, Green Jade, and those are all the ones that are on the website right now. The ones that I still have to upload are Blue Jelly, which I think are our version of the Blue Velvet. I think it's just a lower grade of Blue Velvet. That's what I'm leaning towards because they're starting to, some of them have red Rilly patterns, which is notorious for Blue Velvets. And then I have Green Jellies, which is just a variation that has more of a green coloration. I don't think it's very stable, but I noticed that some of the Blue Jellies are green and some of the Green Jellies are blue. So I know that they're definitely that close. Chocolate shrimp. I have some fantastic chocolate shrimp. The only thing is they're still in acclimation. Like, they just didn't do as well as I would have liked them to, because I really wanted to start breeding some. And I think out of 200 we have like 125 left, which, you know, isn't terrible, but it's pretty terrible. So I guess it is terrible. But I'm just waiting for those ones to get acclimated more. The good thing that is going on right now in the fish room is the shrimp test has really, really slowed down. Like, I think we used to have like 30 or 40 dead per day. Now we're getting down to like 15 to 20, which is really good for, I think in the fish room alone we have like a little over 8,000 shrimp, something like that. Actually, that's not accurate. It's like 6,000 shrimp. And so, what? 1% would be 60? Yeah, 1% would be 60. So we're losing about 0.5% per day we were doing. Now it's down to about 0.25%. So it's better. It's better. That's all I'm getting at. Sorry to drop all the numbers. Yeah, and then we got like red lilies and black lilies going up on the website. We have some really nice ones. And then the last thing is the mono shrimp. I haven't put those up. But we do have some really good, cool stuff up on the website right now. By far, my favorite is the black rose. My second favorite, which I would have never guessed, is red fancy tigers. They are like the coolest shrimp in an aquarium that I've ever seen. Just the patterns, like everything like that. Final out 99, what's going on? Shout out to you. I just saw your post. But let me get to some questions. I know that a lot of people are tagging me. We'll start at Roma Aquatics. Do the black rose breed true? I heard they can throw Bloody Marys. Is this true? If so, can they throw anything else? So, my understanding of black rose, and these ones I haven't bred, they've had a ton of babies, and the babies haven't grown up yet. So I can't say for sure what the babies are going to turn out to be like. Most of the time, black rose are created through breeding chocolate shrimp, which is a long course. And so you'll get variations of chocolate shrimp, which are your Bloody Marys, your chocolates. You'll get black rose, different things like that. But Amanda's calling me. She doesn't know I'm live streaming, so I got to decline it. Hopefully she'll turn on her phone, or she's going to get... married life. It's the greatest thing in the world. It really is. I love it. I love Amanda too. It's cool that she's passionate about shrimp. It makes life really easy. But she'll figure out that I'm live streaming, I'm sure. But yeah, so you'll get variations of chocolate shrimp through breeding the black rose. But really, the black rose could be completely stable. I know it's a line that Selene has worked on for a long time to really make a solid line. And so I would guess that they breed rather true. Although I'm not going to put my reputation behind that. I'll let you know in the coming months because I do have, like I said, a ton of babies from them. But yeah, great question, Roma. Chris Roma, by the way. I gotta start calling you Chris. Chuck Tro said, you can't do laundry? Yeah, I can't do laundry. My wife normally doesn't let me because she's afraid I'm gonna ruin everything. Which I'm sure if you guys are married, you know that. Because, like, us married men, we're so smart. At least we think we are. Like, I think I'm smart. Because, like, I'll purposely mess something up. Which, Amanda's going to watch this. I'm going to be in big trouble. But I'll purposely mess something up. Just so she's like, well, you're never doing this again. Like, I'll do it. So, like, with laundry, I'm like, well, I suck. Like, I put whites in with blacks. Like, I don't care. So, I'm not allowed to do laundry. So, but I probably will... try to fix that mistake that happened earlier today. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh no, Amanda's here. Amanda just tried calling me, so now she knows that I'm live streaming. She should be on her way home from work, which you guys get to see her soon. All right, I got a bunch of @Love Diesel. So let's see. Holy moly. Alright, let me make sure I don't miss anyone. Okay, here we go. So, the first question, Danny's Aquariums, that's what you have to do. Oh, he was showing people how to tag me. That's funny. Team LLUB tip says, where's the shrimp at, Bubba? Yeah, the shrimp are on the website. So, I actually am going to try to do a live stream from the warehouse. It's just we don't have good Wi-Fi there, so I don't want it to be terrible quality. But I'll give it a try, and it might stink. Actually, I'll probably do a practice one and then let you guys know how it went. And then we can do a live stream from there. Who said Aqua said, hey, @Flip Aquatics, I can't wait to work out a date. Sorry I haven't talked to you recently. I was sick a few weeks ago, and I'm catching back up. Hey, no problem at all, man. We know how it goes, and we've been busy too. So no rush on getting back to us. Just whenever is convenient for you, and feel free to send multiple emails just to get our attention. I actually appreciate people that text me like 8 times, just because it's like, all right, now I know it's important, like blah blah blah, and then I'll get back to them right away. But I feel bad for the people that only send me like one text or one email, because oftentimes they'll get pushed to the bottom just because it's not like, they always say like the squeaky tire is the one that gets oiled, which makes perfect sense. And so my advice to you guys is be a squeaky tire, and then I'll always respond. Let's see what else we got. We got Murner Burner Aquatics saying, hit that like button. Only 59 likes. Now I got 66 likes. But thank you. You guys are awesome. I love how people push to get likes for the video. Like that's just awesome for me. It's fun. So thank you very much. I'm saying a lot. I don't like that. Haiti M says, has anyone ever had problems with Seachem fluorite substrate? I personally have never ever had problems with it, and I've kept shrimp on it multiple times, but I don't know. I don't see how you could have problems with it, because like it's just clay based. Like I don't really know what's in it that could harm shrimp. But I'm sure with everything there could always be a bad batch, or maybe something got into the soil that contaminated it. You know, you never know. And so it could go either way. But I would say for the most part, Seachem fluorite you will not have issues with. But if you want to be safe, just get pool filter sand. And I just got a wholesaler that sells 3-pound bags of sand. And so I'm excited to try that stuff out. And there's tons of different colors, and it's pretty well priced. And so I might be offering that on the website just to give people more alternatives to starting a shrimp tank. Tim Jack says, are the black rose easy to keep like the cherries, or just similar genus? Yeah, so here's the thing, is the black rose are actually really easy to keep. One, they were my highest survival rate out of all the shrimp. So obviously they're hardier than most shrimp. And like I haven't lost barely any over the course of the last 3 weeks. So I would say they are one of the hardiest shrimp that I got in. And so if you can keep cherry shrimp, I'm pretty sure you can keep the black rose shrimp. But if you're always on the borderline, just order like 3 or 4 and try it out. And if they live, then you can always get more. Uh-oh. Amanda's home. Emma's getting all excited. Now, Emma, come here. No barking, okay? Oh, she's going to get real excited here in a second. She's going to bark. Hold on. Well, Amanda will come up and get her. The other thing, I just saw someone ask how Geo is doing. So Geo is our tilapia. There's a long story about that. I'm sure most of you have heard it. But just the quick story of Geo. He was like a fish that was in my good friend's fish room that got murdered. And somehow he survived basically a month inside of a drainage pipe. And we found him when we were taking the fish room down. And Geo is doing a lot better. He's happy, he's fat, and he's doing really, really good.
What'd you do?
What?
No, wait, what'd you mess up on?
Oh, nothing. Hey, Amanda, come get in the camera. Everyone misses you.
I look awful.
No, you look cute. She's a hottie. But yeah, that was a good question. So Geo is doing a lot better, and Emma's freaking out right now. She's so happy. There's Amanda. Hey, how was your day at work?
Busy. And I'm sick.
Are you still sick? She's been sick for like 3 days now, which isn't good. And now that Amanda's here, I gotta give my coffee mug to her. When she's home, she's the boss.
Seriously, what'd you do?
Oh, it's a long story. Emma got some mud on the bed.
You're kidding me.
Nope. I'm glad you guys are here with me. Yeah, just a little bit. I cleaned most of it up.
With what?
Water and soap. You guys, I need you. We doing what? It's really not that bad.
I just watched it.
I know. Hey, you got to hear the story of how it happened, though. I'm glad you guys were here. Witness to the murder. Did anyone feel my pain? All right, you guys were witnesses. We have 127 witnesses to me almost dying. Don't stop the recording, King Lee says. Kyle says, you're done, Rob. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, I got to make King Lee. Oh, and we got a super chat. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Oops. King Lee, where are you? There you are. King, I'm making you a moderator. There you go. Alright, we got a super chat. Let me find it. From Pardeep Gill. Pardeep Gill, $10 Euro super chat. Thank you so much. Like I always say, put a comment in there. I want to hear from you. I don't, like, it's weird enough people giving you money. Like, but at least if they put something, you can talk to them. And so, yeah, put something behind it. Like, I want to hear what's going on. But thank you so much for the super chat. That's, I mean, like, I mean, it's more than generous. It really is. And I've been brainstorming, so I want to hear your guys' opinion. So, people are going to give super chats just because, you know, people want to support whoever they're watching or for other things. And so I want to make a way that I can always give back to to people that support me, more or less. And so, like, when people give a super chat, I want to do something where I randomly pick one of those people per live stream and, like, give them something. Whether it's, like, I don't even know, like, a free t-shirt. Like, just send out one t-shirt for every live stream or something like that. Just a way that people that are giving to me, I want to give back to them, too. Which, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't feel guilty, but I kind of do. Like, it's weird people giving you money. That's basically what it's coming down to. It makes me feel a little awkward. And so I've been kind of coming up with creative ways to try to give back to you guys. And so I definitely appreciate the support. So Pardeep Gill, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the man. I appreciate it. Let's see if you have a YouTube channel. That's a good idea. It's always interesting to see who has YouTube channels. No YouTube channel. But you do have a picture, so now I know you look like. But thank you very much. Alright, so I definitely missed some people's comments. But Pardeep says, at Flip Aquatics, stumbled upon yourself watching shrimp videos. Well, thank you. Hopefully they were knowledgeable, or hopefully you got some knowledge out of them. Or hopefully you're able to dissect pieces and parts and apply it to your personal hobby. And it helps you in as many ways as it could. So that's really cool. Lovin' MZRE. I love that idea. Thank you. I think it's a great idea. Well, no, I don't know if it's a great idea. I don't know. I'm just excited to kind of do something like that. I don't want to toot my horn. You know what I mean? Cal's Fish Room says, you should add a pickup option online so I don't have to pay shipping when checkout. I do need to do that. Someone else mentioned that. It might have been you in the last one. But if you guys do pick up, I refund shipping. So don't worry about that. But sometimes, if you don't put in the note or something like that you want to pick up, I just ship it anyway. And then that always stinks. But yeah, put it in the note and I always refund shipping. Don't worry about that. But that is a good idea to add a pickup option. I talk a lot with my hands. Did you guys realize that? Amanda's in the live stream still. Good. Almost died. April Shaw says, I may have asked this before, but do shrimp really need a lid? It depends. So, this is what I recommend. If you have a rimless tank, your shrimp need a lid because they will crawl out or fly out. And what I mean by fly is they pedal backwards and jump out. And so those are my that's my opinion on rimless tanks. If you do not have a rimless tank, you don't need a lid because usually that little lip prevents them from getting out. In my experience, I haven't had. Although if you have like airline in there, sometimes they'll crawl up the airline and jump out. So, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless. Shrimp can crawl out. A lid is always better if you can, but it's not necessary. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I always miss stuff. I'm sorry, guys. You guys ask the best questions, and I read them when I go back through, and then I forget about them, and I always try to make a mental note that I'm going to talk about them in the next live stream, and I never do. I apologize. Dictator of God, Kyle. Great idea, Rob. You know I've had my eyes on a t-shirt. I'm going to get you one. Listen, I'm still doing a live stream where I'm giving away t-shirts. It's just when. This import order has me so far behind. But, you know, it is what it is. Sooner or later, we're going to catch up at least to the point where we can get t-shirts. I know it's right around the corner. And we do. Oh, I forgot to mention this. We have some really cool new products that we're trying out right now. I got them from my buddies that make the Bacter AE. They have a shrimp snack. So it's Glass Garden. And they have all these shrimp snacks that are like mulberry, herbal, leaf litter mix, all this different stuff. And they're really, really cool. And they were appealing to me because I'm always looking for like a supplemental food that I feed in combination with my normal food. And so these shrimp snacks I'm going to start using, I'm going to start using in our main breeding oh my gosh, I'm stumbling over my words. We're going to start using these shrimp supplemental foods in between feeding our main foods to kind of give some extra nutrients to the shrimp and a little bit different variation in their diet or whatever. And so I'm really excited about these, and we got a bunch of them, like a ton of them. And it's a cheaper option for food, which is good because of what it's made out of, so it's less expensive. And so I'm really excited to start offering that. We just got a huge shipment in. I'll probably upload the video tomorrow of it, so you guys can kind of just see like this mess of stuff that they sent me. Mess in a good way. Party Gil said something else. Was through Rachel, who I have been following since MFK back in 2014. Yeah, Rachel O'Leary. So me and Rachel just did that shrimp order. I imported in. I really needed her feedback on like how the quarantine went for her and treating parasites and all that good stuff. And so yeah, me and Rachel, I would consider me and Rachel pretty good friends. I need to reach out to her again and see how the shrimp are going. But yeah, so that's really cool that you saw me through her. So that's awesome. But thank you for being here for sure. I'm watching your stream illegally. I should be sleeping. Danny, are you in high school still, or are you from the UK? Like, give me some background on that. I want to know. Oh, we got a super chat. Well, I forgot. William Tope was our most recent, or the next super chat. He said, "Newbie to the shrimp hobby, and your channel is awesome. I have a channel, but it's not shrimp related, and not for profit." So let me check that out. But William, thank you so much. Representing the European family, I guess, something like that. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. Let me get a drink of coffee. Wake up a little bit. All right, William Tobe. Let me check out your channel. 387 subscribers. That's really good. Nice. Looks like you have some vacation destinations on here. I'm going to come back and watch a few of these videos. Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. Valley Fish dropping another super chat. Cause she almost killed you. Shout out Valley Fish. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I literally almost died. Valley, don't forget to send me that email. I'm getting you on top for the super tigers. You just send me that email. I'm gonna put it as one of my favorites. I'm gonna write you down on my big dry erase board at the warehouse, so I know when we have super tigers, you are first on the list. Aquarium Co-op's gonna kill me though, because Corey really wants super tigers. And oh, we hit 100 likes. Oh no, we hit 99. We're this close though, so thank you. The Fish Nerd dropping a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the great info you share, the motivation you provide, being real, and most of all, for giving God the credit for your success. Thank you so much. And you guys, I'm sure, know this. I'm definitely Christian, definitely give God all the credit for everything I do. So thank you for picking up on that and realizing it. Basically what it comes down to is love. Love is the centerpiece of everything. Even for people that don't share my same religious beliefs, we can all rest on the fact that love is at the center of it. And if you guys, I don't want to get too religious, but the God that I follow and the God that I believe in is love. Like, that is God. and without love there is no God. And so it's just really cool. And so I give God all the credit for everything I do, and you guys are awesome. Thank you for all your love and support. And it's such a beautiful thing. Like I'm sure most of you saw this, but I don't want to assume too much. I did a video on last Thursday, and it was just a video that just talked about the relaxation that comes from this hobby and the lives that it changes and all that good stuff. And PTSD, it cures it, and there's just a lot of good that comes from this. And I did like this classical music and all these different shrimp pictures and macro shots, and it's just like this hobby is such a peaceful hobby. It's just a hobby that you can just get into and just fall in love with this tank and just forget all the struggles that you're going through. And so it's so cool what we've built, not only around the Lop Diesel channel, but just around the shrimp hobby and what we're creating, not only here in the United States, but around the world. And so thank you all, and thank you, the Fish Nerd, for pointing that all out, man. That's real. That's some real stuff. The boss. I'm telling you, Amanda needs to come get her mug bag. Alright. Well, let me try to answer some questions since I've been slacking there for a little bit. We got Danny's Aquarium. I wish I could send a super chat. Danny, it is all good, man. You being here. Listen, there's so many things that are more valuable than money. And one of them is time. And for 112 people right now, you're not giving me, or you may have given me a super chat, but you are giving me your time, which time is the most valuable thing, most of us have. And so I just appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for just kind of hanging out, just loving this community, loving this hobby, and it's cool. It's really cool. So thank you for giving me your time, Danny. I appreciate it. All right, so I ran out of questions, so now I get to scroll back up and see which ones I missed. Oh, I might need some new questions. So many people witnessed the murder. That's where I'm at right now in chat. Everyone's like, oh, we keep recording. Haiti M says, I literally just replaced the substrate with pool filter sand. Well, that's great. Pool filter sand is like the cheapest, best substrate you can have, just because it's inert. It's completely inert. And I really am excited to see this the substrate that I'm getting in. It's from Substrate Source. You guys can Google that if you're interested. But it's just like all these different colors of sand, and they coat it in, I don't know if it's acrylic, but it's some kind of solution that makes it not leach any chemicals whatsoever. And they like guarantee it for X amount of time. I think they guarantee it for the life of the substrate. So very interested to try it out. And I will, trust me, you guys know I'm honest. I will give you my honest feedback on it. I'm ordering 2 bags of every color just to try it out on my own tanks before I start offering it to you guys. So I don't know if I ever say this, but what I do is whenever we sell something on the website, I only sell things that I personally use. Because if I don't use it, why would I sell it? Because I use things that I believe in. So all the products that we sell are things that I believe in, that I use every single day, or I have used, or I see the value of them in the hobby. And so you guys know, whenever you buy food from us, you know that it's good food because we used it or have used it and saw the benefits of using it. So you can always rest with that assurance that I will always sell you things that we believe in and not just trying to make a buck. Because, that's not going to do anyone good ever. It won't even do me good. It might make me some money, but at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about this hobby and growing it and showing more people just how awesome this hobby can be. So that's where I'm at. Kind of a little tangent. I think I go on tangents pretty much all the time. I'm sure you all are getting very used to it. Let's see. Cruz said, will Fantasy Blue Neos and Blue Bolts breed true? So blue bolts will absolutely breed true. 100%. Taiwan bees usually always breed true. Like if you breed blue bolt times blue bolt, 100% of the babies should be blue bolt. At least that's my understanding of it. 99% sure that that's how it is. But I could be wrong. I could be. Do fantasy blue, which is a neocaridine, do they breed true? And I would say no. They breed a bunch of different grades of shrimp. So like you'll get like really solid nice blue, and you'll get some ugly maybe no blue, just black shrimp. And so you'll get some variations there. So know that. But as long as you cull, which is taking out the less desirable shrimp, as long as you cull and keep the colony strong with colors that you like, they're going to breed remotely true, which is probably as good as you're going to get, is like 90%. That's what I would say. That's what I've seen over the course of breeding. But again, you know, all shrimp are different. And these Taiwan shrimp are new to me. I don't know what quality as far as breeding they go. I'm assuming good. Selene's a well-known breeder. He's very well-known across the world. So I'm pretty sure that he breeds some pretty true-looking shrimp. And if he's, like, the shrimp that we got in are amazing color. So he must be breeding them to a point where they're having babies that are amazing color. And so you might get the fantasy blues that we have on our website, and they might breed 100% true. You know, you never know. And so I haven't bred them all yet. And so I'm going to find out over the course of the next 3 months what the babies grow up to look like. And then I'll have more information for you guys. But at this point, it's just guessing. But great question. Alright, let's make sure. I didn't miss anything, did I? You guys can keep me accountable. I don't think I did. Last super chat, the Fish Nerd. Thanks for all the great info you shared. Yep, I already got that one. Thank you, the Fish Nerd. We got Amanda still in the house. Panda Lee. We got to get up here and have her tell the story of why her nickname is Panda. I don't know if she's ever told me. I don't think she has. I don't think I've ever asked. I wonder why people do call her Panda. I don't know. Maybe she had a panda stuffed animal when she was little. Or maybe she just loves pandas. It's my wife and I don't even know. I thought Emma was back up here. That's just the wind blowing. Tim Jack says, at Flip Aquatics, Lup Diesel, in your experience, do rabbit snails eat plants? So, if you had asked me this 3 months ago, I would say no, absolutely not. I don't think they eat plants at all. But now, I don't think chocolate rabbit snails eat plants, but yellows and oranges definitely eat plants. I have the most beautiful narrow leaf Java fern in some of my shrimp tanks, and all of a sudden it just started getting these holes in it, and then the whole leaves were missing, and then I was like, man, what is going on? Like, I've never had this stuff mold before, or not mold, melt, and I didn't know what was going on, and the freaking little snails were eating it. They were just demolishing it. So yes, rabbit snails will eat plants if they're hungry enough. I would say you can feed them other things that will make them not eat plants. And the other thing is, I should have known this, they eat leaves. Like, I put Indian almond leaves in there and they eat the whole thing. So obviously they're vegetarians and they love eating leaves. And so why wouldn't they eat live leaves and just dead leaves? So I didn't link the pieces together quick enough, but I guess it all works out. It is seriously the biggest cup ever, and it is by far my favorite cup. Not because it says boss, but just because it's huge. And because my coworker that got it for me is a really awesome person. I'll have to share this video with her so she can see me using it. She'll get a kick out of it. What else haven't we talked about? I'm sure we got more questions. Kyle's Fish Room says, at Lup Diesel Flip Aquatics, dude, you're just the man. I'm coming up and giving you a few hours of free labor in the shrimp room. Hey, I would love that. Just to hang out and talk shrimp and have someone there to help. You know, that would be sweet. So I'm always down for people coming up and hanging out. I don't always have the most amount of time. But if you're helping out, I got all the time in the world because we can just talk while we work. But yeah, so definitely just send me an email, rob@flipaquatics.com, and you can come up whenever you want. You just let me know. Carolyn Martin says, what would be the best way to transport shrimp? I'm about to move my nano tank back home with me from college in Chicago to Boston. Are you driving the trip in one day? And what I would say, Carolyn, what you should do is get a couple breather bags. You can get lifelong bags or cordon breather bags online. Just get 10 of them. Put all your shrimp into the breather bags. Take the tank down, and you are good to go. And so you wouldn't have to worry about them. You know, you can keep them in like a suitcase wrapped in towels so that they stay warm. But shrimp, you know, they should last the 3-day trip pretty easily. I wouldn't be too worried about them. But I guess it depends on what type of shrimp they are and how many you put per bag. So don't overdo it on the bags or on the shrimp per bag. But yeah, great question. You could also put them in a 5-gallon bucket. I do this all the time. Put them in a 5-gallon bucket with 1/4 of the way, so 25% full of water, like a gallon and a half of water, and just put them in there with a lid on it, and they're good to go. As long as it's not super cold out, you're fine. Danny said, my LFS, which is a local fish store for all of us that don't know, sells crystal red shrimp for $12 a shrimp. That's super expensive. I know someone who sells CRS for $1 a shrimp. So what you have to realize is when I used to breed crystal shrimp, which I still breed some, but they don't breed enough to where I could sell them, because if I list them for sale, they'd literally be sold out in a week. It's just ridiculous. And that's not bragging. That's just I'm just being honest with you guys. And so you got to think that these people buy these crystal red shrimp from wholesalers that they're probably selling them for $1. And then they have to pay for shipping, all these things. They usually have probably a 10% death rate. And so now the shrimp costs them $2.50, and then they have to make some money. So they would sell them for $5 to make a little bit of money. But as they keep them, most pet stores don't know how to keep crystals, and so some of those die. And so now you're looking at $7 on a shrimp, which isn't terrible for a local fish store. $12 is a little ridiculous, in my opinion. But some people are willing to pay that because they can go there, they can see the exact shrimp that they're getting, they get to hand pick it out, and the extra money's worth it to them. But $1 per crystal red shrimp, you let me know who that is, and I will buy those from that guy. Because you can't beat USA bred. And I would much rather buy $1 USA bred crystal than, $1 imported crystal red shrimp. Whatever it is. Thomas Curran says, what's a good shrimp form? The Shrimp Spot is my favorite shrimp form. I'm not very active on it, but there's a lot of great breeders there, and there's a lot of great information. So I would check that out. Rogue Dimension. Oh, it just skipped. Let me see if I can find you again, Rogue. I don't know. Sorry, Rogue. I'm looking for you. Here we go. I want to pull some of my cherry shrimp and start a new colony in a 20-gallon long. How many of each male and female should I pull? So, if I was going to start a 20-gallon long with a good shrimp colony, I would start with at least 30 shrimp. The ratio, I would pull out 10 males and 20 females. That's what I would do. If you have that many, great. Any combination would work. I mean, you could put 10 shrimp in there and do 3 males and 7 females, and you would have babies in no time, I'm sure. Are Planet Inverts still around? So planetinvert.com, they are still around, I'm pretty sure. I think it's owned by Ron McGee, which is Alpha Pro Breeders. He's a pretty good guy. I like him. He's local to me. And so they should still be around, I'm pretty sure. Roma Aquatics says, at Love Diesel Flip Aquatics, when your Royal Blues are ready, since I'm picking them up in person, would you be game for a fish room tour? Absolutely, 100%, of course. You could do a fish room tour. That's a compliment. So I would, whenever anyone wants to do a fish room tour, you guys just let me know. Anyone can come, as long as we have enough time. I'm not always home or near the warehouse or busy, but as long as we can set up a time, you guys can always come. Crystal said, any chance for more shrimp starter packs in the near future? Crystal, yeah. So we actually, right now, the shrimp starter packs that we have are crystal red starter packs and cherry, or Sakuras, which are high grade cherry shrimp starter packs. And yeah, that's actually I could arrange some shrimp starter packs. What shrimp would you be interested in for a starter pack? And then I can kind of build something up for you. But let me know. That was Crystal Coffin. I'll be paying attention to see if you post again. The Fish Nerd at Flip Aquatics. Oh. Alright, so when you guys do at Flip Aquatics, you have to do Lup Diesel and Flip Aquatics or it won't come up. If you just do Lup Diesel, it won't show. So make sure you're tagging both because I see a bunch of at Lup Diesel. Chris Dohery. Sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing words. My wife's shaking her head right now, I'm sure. Chris says, how would you raise pH in RO water? Comes out at 6.0. So here's the deal. RO water has 0 kH, which is carbonate hardness. With 0 kH, the pH can go from 2 to 10, like that. And so I wouldn't even measure the pH. If you want to raise the pH, if you're really worried about it, put an air stone in there and let it sit overnight. That will raise the pH. If you want less pH, don't put any air into it at all, and over time it will just continuously fall, because I'm pretty sure that the oxygen molecules in the water are what helps the pH go one way or the other. So the less oxygen, the lower the pH. The more oxygen, the higher the pH. That's my understanding of it. Don't quote me on it though. I'm not that smart. The snails are escaping. Oh, I missed a few. David John 4 says, what dewormer do you use? Panicure C. You can get it off Amazon. Comes in 1 gram packs or up to 4 gram packs. David Crane says, sup, Rob? I'm moving apartments and I got 6 tanks to move. You got any tips on the best way to transport these? 5-gallon buckets. Put some of your tank water in there. Put your shrimp in there. All your plants. Your filter media, whatever you want. Put them in there. Fill it up maximum with halfway full. And you're good to go. Good to go. I would leave a little bit of water in the tank with the substrate though. And then the rest of the water that isn't from the bucket or the tank already, when you go to reset it back up, just put brand new water in. The Fish Nerd says, are you planning to breed some of those fantasy blues yourself? Dang right I am. Why wouldn't I? I can pick out the 10 best and breed them. So that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. That's the good thing about importing shrimp is I get to see all of them and literally out of thousands of shrimp, pick out 20 of the greatest colors. And so you bet your bottom that's what I'm doing. So great question. Oh, scroll down. Oh man, I hate this chat. I just hate whenever I go to scroll it down to the bottom. Oh. You guys enjoying this midday stream? I'm really shocked that there's 128 people in here right now. Like, that's great. Like, I thought we were just going to hang out and maybe have like 30 people in here. And I could just drink my coffee, answer a few questions. Just kind of shoot the breeze. And nope. We got tons of questions. A lot of people here. So thank you all for being here. Working and listening. You know what? That actually is my favorite way to listen to live streams. When I'm working, put my headphones in and just keep working while the stream is going. Emma! Hi, baby. Amanda's coming out with her pillow and her blanket. She's so freaking cute. I think she's going to take a nap on our spare bed. Oh, she is. Emma, go cuddle with her. My 2 favorite ladies up here. Until Monday, then I'm going to have 3 favorite ladies. We're getting a new puppy.
Him?
Heck yeah, I told him.
Robert.
Aw, she's sad I told you guys.
We were going to announce it with her.
I couldn't keep secret from them. I can't keep you guys out of the loop.
You can't keep secrets from them, but you can keep secrets from me.
No. I can never.
Were you gonna tell me about the bedspread?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna tell you. I had to do it on the live stream so you didn't kill me. But we still have proof. Busted. Oh, he's dead. Yep. I've been dead. She murdered me as soon as she married me. And I've just been I've been limping by ever since. All right.
Give me a drink.
What?
Give me a drink of your coffee.
I just drank it all. Here, you want to go make us another cup? I'm so glad that you guys get to witness my everyday life. It is fun. All right, let's see what we got. I missed a bunch of questions. I know I did. David Crane, saw that one. Daryl Asanaz, or Azanza. I think it's Daryl Azanza. What's your opinion on the Shrimp King substrate in ATA Amazonia for shrimp? ATA Amazonia, one of my favorites. It just takes a while to get it to cycle. Shrimp King, I've never tried. I have the ability to try it, but it's really expensive. I can get it wholesale, and I think it's still... Well, I can't tell you guys the price. They might yell at me. But it's still expensive wholesale. And then you have to pay shipping on top of it. And so, like, it's crazy. But my opinion on Amazonia is it's a great substrate. It really is. Aquaworld said, I wanted to start a breeding for profit cherry shrimp tank. What should I look forward for it? What should I look forward for it? Flip? I don't know what you mean. That's cool that you want to start breeding cherry shrimp for profit. Maybe you're asking me if I will do a video series called Breeding Shrimp for Profit, and I can kind of break down some of those questions. If that's what you're asking, I could see that happening. But we'll see. I don't know. Is that something you guys want to see? Me doing a video series on breeding shrimp for profit, kind of breaking things down. Sashimi whiskey in the house. Jimmy, the myth, the legend. Awesome. Oh, I was reading a comment. That's why it froze there. All right, let's see. Again, scrolling down to the bottom. Brocken says, when did you start keeping shrimp? Or when did you start shrimp keeping? I started, I want to say, I'd have to look back at my videos, but I want to say it was like 2010. Something like that. Amanda, when did you start keeping shrimp? 2013. Yeah, so somewhere around there. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was around 2010, maybe 2011. 7 Miles says, hang there for another 30 years, and then it's all good. And I'm pretty sure you're talking about marriage. I told Amanda, we're taking it 1 year at a time. Like, my goal is to make it to 1 year.
You are ridiculous.
And then after that, my goal is to make it to 2 years. No, I'm totally just kidding. I do tell her that just to be funny. But no. So me and Amanda, we both believe that marriage is forever, and so we'll always be married, unless she acts up. Then I might have to kick her to the curb. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm destined to die. Fanix, hi from Romania. What's going on, Romania? That's real cool. Thanks for being here. Dictator God Kyle says, do you like Eco Complete? I know Lucas Bretz uses Eco Complete in like every single one of his tanks. I wouldn't say I have anything bad to say about Eco Complete. I've never, I mean, I've used it for shrimp and haven't had any issues, along with same with fluorite, but I don't currently use it. I don't think it would, I don't know. I mean, try it out. I don't think it will have any ill effect on your shrimp. Okay, thank you for answering at the Fish Nerd when didn't want to answer. Oh, sorry, Kevin, I must have missed your question. But thank you, the Fish Nerd, for answering for him. Cruz says, will Fantasy Blue Neos and Blue Bolts breed true? I did answer that earlier. You must have missed it. Blue Bolts will breed true, and the Fantasies could breed true. I haven't bred them yet, again, because they're imported. In the past history, I would say that they breed 85 to 90% true, but I don't really know how these ones are going to do. So get them and find out. I do have babies from them, so I'll find out soon if they breed true or not. Yeah, Kingley, stop digging that hole. I'm trying. Like I said, Sashimi Whiskey is in the house. Shout out to Sashimi. Kyle's Fish Room says, Rob, talk about the water difference for Neocaridina and Caridina. Could they ever be kept in the same water? Neocaridina like hard water. They really do like hard water. Tiger shrimp are a Caridina species, and most of the time they work well with Neocaridina because they require about the same parameters. Tiger shrimp like a little bit softer water, but they both prefer a pH over 7, and they both like inert substrate, and they will not interbreed. Caridina genus and Neocaridina genus will never interbreed, so it's a good thing to know, and you can keep both in the same tank, have 2 different colors, and really make your shrimp tank pop. It's $5 high for a cherry shrimp. It depends on how nice the cherry shrimp is. Like a high grade, really high grade cherry shrimp for $5 is not a bad deal. Now, if it's the lowest grade, then it's a horrible deal. It just depends. But yeah, so crystal reds and like shrimp that require buffered water, like a pH less than 7, I would, if you're going to keep Neocaridina with him, definitely adjust him to the lower pH. They probably won't thrive, but they could breed and do well. But really good question, Kyle. All right, Danny has to go. See you later, Danny. You probably already left, but if you watch this live stream on Backplay, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Ben Middleton, he tried tagging me, but he said, yes, videos on breeding for profit would be awesome. So it probably wouldn't be like most people do breeding videos for profit, but I think that I have a lot of good things I could bring to the table that would be interesting for anyone that's wanting to breed shrimp and make a little money on the side. But the only thing that I'll ever preach is if you're gonna breed money, or if you're gonna breed money, that would be nice. If you're gonna breed shrimp for money, make sure to always put the health of the shrimp above anything else. And if you do that, then I will support you. If you put money above shrimp health, then you're not my friend. Just because that's hurting everyone in the hobby, not just the person you're selling to. It's hurting us all. So. Oh, Jimmy said sashimi whiskey. I'll try to live stream after this video and show you guys. So that'll be cool. We'll go over to Jimmy's channel afterwards. King Lee. Let's see. The Fish Nerd said, at King Lee, I think if Love Diesel keeps digging, he'll come out the other side and be able to bring back the next import himself. That's really funny. Yeah, I keep digging that hole. Oh man. For my own enjoyment, she said. I do get a kick out of it every once in a while. Dictator God said, when will you have Sakuras available? End of the month. Yeah, so Kyle, we definitely have those. We have imported Sakuras available for pre-order. And then we're going to start selling them the beginning of next month, May 1st. Most of our shrimp are all imports right now. I don't think we have any USA bred shrimp on the website at the moment, just because we're trying to build up our breeding colonies. And the only way we can do that is just by not selling them. And so it'll probably be a little while before we actually are able to start selling our breeding colonies again, just because of how long it's taken to rebuild them and get them going again. So for now, it's just going to be mainly imported shrimp. And again, a lot of people are nervous about imported shrimp, and I wouldn't blame you, not in any way, shape, or form. But do know that we quarantine for 30 days for a reason, and we make sure that the parasites aren't there. We make sure the shrimp's healthy. And so there is added insurance with buying from us versus other people that sell imported shrimp, just because you know that we've taken the time to not sell you a sick shrimp.
37 days to be exact.
37 days to what?
We quarantined this one for 37 days before we ship.
Well, how's that?
So we're shipping on the 30th, right?
Yeah. No, we're shipping on May 1st.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so from the time that we got the shrimp in till May 1st, it's exactly 37 days.
I don't know. It's over 30.
It's over 30. I know it's over 30. I think it's like 31 or 32. My wife. Oh, I love her. She has a fever again. I gotta go baby her. You want me to make you dinner tonight?
Heck yeah.
She says, you know what I make for dinner?
Cereal.
Bowls of cereal, baby. Or Eggo waffles. That's my new thing. I made her Eggo waffles 2 nights in a row when she was sick. Husband of the year. All right, let me answer some questions. She's giving me the stink eye, she said. Yeah, Kyle, you could definitely pre-order if you want. Dictator God. For sure. They're on the website right now. I still got to fix it. There's a thing that's broke on the website to where you can't load more than 10 items on a page. It's a pain in the butt. I'm trying to fix it. Can't get it fixed for whatever reason. And so yeah, so if you can't find the shrimp you're looking for, search it in the search bar, and it will come up. It's just a pain in the butt. Kyle's Fish Room said, still waiting for a get-together for all the YouTube people that are in Ohio or would come. Yeah, Kyle, that's actually in the works, man. I've really been brainstorming and thinking of ways that I can, get Dustin here. Corey's talking about coming back. Jimmy's here. We could really get a good draw here in Ohio and do an event. I don't know where it'd be held, whether it'd be held close to me so I could help set up, or if we would do it near Cleveland or Pittsburgh, something like that. I don't know. Got a little thing. The fish nerd said, I'm laughing out loud over the waffles. Yeah, this guy. I got it. I got it on lockdown. Ben Middleton said, thanks and defo shrimp quality and health above everything else. 100%. 100% every day. Yep, you can pre-order, blah, blah, blah. Somebody said, thank you, Amanda, Valley Fish. I don't know. Declan said, GH 180, KH 240, in my planted 10-gallon with my Blue Dreams, NO2, NO3, CU are all 0, pH is 7.4. I've had a few deaths. What do you think? Well, first of all, your KH is super high. So if I know the measurement, that means your KH is over 10. It's like 12. Your GH is what? It's like, I don't know. I think that's, I forget the conversion, but I think your GH is like, I don't know, 9 or 10, something like that. Yeah. So I don't know. You'd have to send me a picture of your tank and kind of walk me through what's going on. How long have you had them? Because I always call the first 30 days of keeping shrimp the red zone. And what I mean by the red zone is that's the time in the first 30 days where all your shrimp deaths happen. Because that's their first month that they're molting. Most shrimp, when they ship, they molt in the bag. And then they try to molt over the next 30 days. And sometimes their previous molt was early. And so this molt is going to be the hardest on them. And so oftentimes you get a lot of molting deaths in the first month. And so that's one thing to pay attention to. Ben Middleton coming out with the super chat. Ben Middleton says, thanks for answering at Flip Aquatics. Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. That's very generous. And it was just for answering a question. So you let me know. I'll always answer your questions. No, that's funny. Well, thank you so much for your support. Let me see if you have a YouTube channel. You do not. But thank you very much, Ben. It's much appreciated. All right, some people are going and taking naps now. We got Susan from SLC Aquatics. She's out of here. Declan said, I have had them less than 30 days. I'll send you a pic for fun. Thanks for the feedback. Yep. After the 30 days, if you're still getting deaths, then you know that something's off. Maybe they're deficient in something. Maybe they need more calcium. Something like that. So just pay attention. Don't freak out. First 30 days, you're always going to have deaths regardless. 30 days in the red zone. The Real Brian 787 says, craft dinner sounds like a big step for you. Oh, dude, don't start pushing me towards mac and cheese. One, I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so nobody wants to be around that. And the other thing is, that's a little difficult, man. I don't want to step up my game too much. If I start making mac and cheese, she might make me start cooking dinner every night.
Oh, you're making omelets tonight.
She said I'm making omelets and bacon tonight. I can make a mean scrambled egg. Like, I'm not even joking. You know how I do it? In the microwave.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously, I used to make... This is so off topic. Oh, my gosh. Like, so off topic. I used to crack an egg, put it in a Tupperware container like that, and then I would put it on high for like 20 seconds. It would cook the egg really quick, and then you break it out of the container, and it's perfect size for a sandwich, like a breakfast sandwich. It was like, I thought I was the biggest genius in the world. Really, I just saw my friend do it and stole the idea. But it worked really good. And I made myself breakfast sandwiches for like 2 weeks, and then I figured it was too much work, so I went back to cereal. True story. True story. Oh, people are craving waffles now. Alright, so it's alleged said I've recently gotten a few translucent shrimp, full red, even red legs, in with my PFRs. They're looking more like Bloody Marys. Should I separate them from the rest? It's up to you. You could separate them because, you know, it could be a whole different variation that you want to breed for. But if that's a desirable quality to you, then I would separate them and try to breed for that. Or if it's undesirable quality, I would just take them out and put them in their own tank and then keep breeding for that solid red that painted fire reds are known for. And so that's where I would go with that. But yeah, so that's interesting. You know, a lot of people get painted fire, or they get Bloody Marys from painted fire reds, just because they want to call it. But the true Bloody Mary comes from chocolates. At least that's my understanding. That's like the guy that I get shrimp from is Dwayne Selane, and that's what he preaches. That's how he created them, is through Bloody Mary or through chocolate shrimp. And so yeah, that's what I would say. But hello, I am Lebanese and Egyptian. Queen Lulu, thank you for being here. That's a crazy name. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Do you guys got any more questions? I'm probably gonna wrap up here pretty quick. We'll do like 2 or 3 more questions if you guys have them. If not, we can just call it a day, and I will catch up with you guys soon. I'll be coming out with a video tomorrow morning. We'll be talking about the import I just got in with all the food and kind of highlighting that. But yeah, I'd be more than glad to answer some final questions. If not, we'll call it a night. Or I guess it's not even nighttime right now. We'll call it a day. Vonx Aqua says, are there pink shrimp? No.
Yeah, there's a pink bolt Taiwan bee.
There's a pink bolt. It's a Taiwan bee. I've never personally seen it.
It's just like a red bolt.
So it's just like a red bolt, she said. And she watches Facebook a lot more than I do, so she's up to date on all the variations. There's no pink neos. I think Lucas Brett's, he had like a variation that looked pink, but I don't know. I don't think it's like a consistent coloration that a lot of people have been able to reproduce. But interesting. I mean, there's definitely Taiwan bees that could be pink, which is always cool. How old was your oldest shrimp? Or how old was it? My oldest shrimp, I still have it. It was it was a fancy black tiger, basically. It was a tiger that was mixed with a crystal. And it's still around. And it is like, I want to say it's close to 5 years old, if not older. And it is huge. Absolutely huge. So that's my oldest shrimp. V-Stack says, great stream. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, V-Stack, for being here. Much appreciated. Thanks for everyone being here. But much love, guys. I think Jimmy's going to have a live stream here in a little bit. And so Jimmy is Sashimi Whiskey. So be watching his channel and head over there if he is having one. I don't know if he is. But you guys make it an awesome rest of your Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. And thank you for being a part of the live stream. Much love from me. Emma, are you going to give some love to everyone? Come on. Come on up here. Come on. No, come on. Oh, she hit her head. Look, right there. Right there. Oh, all right. Well, hey, you guys have a good one. I'm going to let Emma look out her window because she's not very happy that it's been closed this long. Mwah. But you guys have a great week. I'll talk with you guys soon. Later.